Let's make some easy pink candy flosses for our Christmas tree or to go into your bake. So for this craft you are going to need some lollipop sticks. You'll also need some pillow stuffing. This is just one of those cheap ice blankets. You can also use cobwebs. You will also need an eyeshadow brush and some pink eyeshadow. So depending on what you have used, this is obviously going to be far too big. So I'm just going to cut a strip off this snow blanket. These are really cheap. I think they're £1. You get loads out of this. And now all you need to do is just start teasing it, just spreading out the fibres into whatever stuffing you are using. Using your lollipop stick as a guide, this is just going to give you a rough idea of how much you're going to need. So I'm just going to cut this off here. So again, just wrap it gently around your stick and then just tease out any of the fibres again. So we now need to colour this. So just using whatever pink, you can do them any colour. With your eyeshadow brush, just dip into your pink, and then you're just going to start spreading this all over your filling, spreading it out as you go, teasing it out. That will just help spread all the colour. It will stick to your fibres, so you don't have to worry about the colour coming off. So you're just going to do all this all over your little candy floss. You will now need to roll out your fibre into sort of like a sausage shape and get your glue stick. So with my glue gun, a third way down, I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue on here. And then taking the end, just going to adhere the end first onto the glue gun. And now really gently, so you cannot pull this part, otherwise your candy floss will become really thin. So you really need to be really light with this and just tease it all the way up like this. Then I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue gun on this stick part here. Rolling this into the glue. I'm now going to work all the way up to the top, and then again just add a little bit of glue on the top of my stick there. That way it will also cover the stick. So we have gone up in a diagonal in a spiral, and now we're going to do the same again but on the opposite side and go down in a spiral. So again, lightly we're going to go back down at an angle, teasing it as we go, really gently. Then I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue on the bottom part of this stick here and folding down my little candy floss into the glue. We can then start rolling this back up in a diagonal. Cutting off any excess bit that we don't need. And then just pop in a little bit of glue where it ends. So next, once we've sort of like got the shape, don't worry so much because we're going to fluff all this out in a second. You just need to run your glue gun along this bottom part here. Just be careful you don't burn your fingers, and then with your two fingers like this, you're going to twist it really quick. That way all your candy floss will stick to the bottom part of your stick. So it should be stuck at the bottom now. We're just going to lift any little flaps up like this and just pop a little bit of glue just on the inside here and just adhere this there. Then just work around, and again you might see where you need to go with your glue. So I want a little bit here. Again, when you pop your glue on, don't squash it like this because it will lose its shape. So I'm just going to pop some glue gun on there and then just stick this on here really gently. So we now need to sort of like tease everything out. So if you've got some sort of lumps or a bit of glue gun sticking out, just like this bit here, I don't know if you can see it, just get some scissors and trim that off. Now we're just going to gently, like I say, just start teasing out any lines and just blending everything in. Just be really careful when you do this part, because you don't want to, like I say, lose its shape. Then just using the palm of your hand, just take your floss and you just literally just going to really lightly press it all the way around, just forming the shape, cutting off any of these stringy bits if you have any, or just pull them out. Teasing it all the way around, squeezing it really, really gently, so hardly any pressure at all. Cutting off any glue gun that you can see, and then just work all the way around, just pulling out your candy floss. If you've got sort of like a big lip that's not really sticking, again, just flip it upside down and then just put a little bit of tacky glue underneath if need be. And then you're just going to gently press this all together. I've now just gone all the way around, just pulling out any really sharp lines, folding it in my hands to form this shape. I will be making a little bow to go at the bottom here. I do have a bow tutorial on my TikTok. This is the little bow and ribbon I have chosen, so I'm just going to add my glue gun just on the bottom here. So if you wanted to add any glitter, of course you can use some PVA glue and obviously sprinkle that over. I'm not going to add glitter to this bake for a change. I'm also using this eye hook. You can get these anywhere. I'm just going to glue gun this in the top part here so I can add this onto my Christmas tree. And this is the finished result. How cute are these? So if you do want to go bigger or smaller, just before I leave, you can wrap these around a bamboo skewer and then obviously pop your straw on the top. This will form some big candy flosses, so it's exactly the same principle. If you want to do some mini ones to go into your shakes, you can also use a cocktail stick, and again, your candy floss will be a lot smaller. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I will see you soon. Goodbye, everybody.